venture perspective and get the opportunity to hear from some of these CEOs, the ideas and the challenges and the execution of those ideas and bringing it to market. Our next CEO is Vikram Mehta from Blade Network Technologies in Santa Clara.
Good morning, folks. My name is Vikram Mehta. I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer of Blade Network Technologies. We are in the business of providing network equipment to companies for deployment in their data center environments. I want to thank Tony Perkins and the team at AlwaysOn for the opportunity here to come share some things with you. And also want to thank UC Davis for giving us the opportunity to be here. You know, perhaps one of the biggest environmental monstrosities in the making right now is data centers. As our lives increasingly go digital, there's more computers being deployed, there's more use of technology, there's more storage devices coming in, and all of this computer equipment needs to be connected together. And so what I wanted to do was share some tips, some very simple tips with all of you, because I think this is very germane. Computers are a part of our lives today. We can't do without them, but one's got to be able to understand the environmental consequences of all of the compute infrastructure that we use in our lives, particularly in managing the data and information that is generated by our enterprises. So tip number one is really about examining your network topology. If you look at data centers today, you've got tons of servers. These servers talk to other servers. These servers talk to storage. And these servers talk to client devices, your and my laptops. And it's very important to be able to rationalize that network topology and examine the power and the cooling footprint with a perspective of trying to make the network green. There's been a lot of focus and attention paid over the last couple of years to the amount of heat and power consumed by server equipment. The key point I want to make to you is that it's not just servers, but storage equipment and network equipment that are equally big culprits when it comes to consuming power and generating a lot of toxins as these devices operate. Tip number two is all about simplifying and embracing Ethernet. It's a technology that's been around for a long, long time. It's very, very mature. And it's very reliable and offers a fantastic means for you to be able to build a very, very reliable corporate network. If you use multiple types of network fabrics inside of your data center environments, you're going to be taking up a lot of space. This equipment's going to be generating a lot of heat. And you're going to be running your air conditioners a lot harder, which is going to have an adverse impact on the environment. So simplify your network, embrace the Ethernet. Tip number two. Tip number three, what you're looking at is a picture of a data center for a very small enterprise, just showing 8 servers connected to the outside world. Just look at what a big mess this is, and imagine now if this was a Fortune 500 company with tens of thousands of computers, you know, what that spider web might actually look like. So there are lots and lots of technology vendors out there, leading companies like IBM, HP, NEC, Blade Network Technologies, that can help you simplify your network. Take it from this to a significantly simpler picture that looks somewhat like this. It takes up less space, so your data centers don't have to be as large. You don't have a lot of cables coiled under the raised floor impeding airflow. You don't require as much air conditioning, and you're not throwing out as many pollutants and toxins into the atmosphere. Here's a case study of a Fortune 500 company that we worked with over the past couple of years. This organization has got 25 data centers around the world. They organize their data center into rows, so they've got tons and tons of equipment there. And by using some of the green products that Blade Network Technologies supplies, this particular enterprise was able to reduce their power consumption by close to 37 million kilowatt hours. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an example of just one Fortune 500 company. There are 499 other companies out there that could, that could adopt and that could learn from what this one enterprise has done. Think about what this means in terms of less harmful gases and the toxins that are being put out into the atmosphere. There's a number of things that you can do, and this is just an example of what Blade Network Technologies is doing as a company in terms of going green. All of our products are manufactured at ISO 14001 factories. We are subscribing to RoHS standards, active recycling programs within the company. For a small company like us that's less than 150 employees, we've taken this green thing extremely seriously. We've appointed a chief green officer. We're encouraging carpooling, encouraging telecommuting. We're changing out electrical fixtures and lighting fixtures inside of our building. And these are simple, very, very cost-effective things to be able to do. Over the long term, even small companies like us are looking to buy carbon credits, do a number of things that will make us increasingly effective. So the key thing that I want to leave you folks back with is that as our lives become increasingly digital, if we don't watch how we deploy our computer equipment inside of data centers, all of the good work that is being done in terms of clean fuel, et cetera, all of those benefits are lost because you've got all this equipment in the data center taking up a lot of space, consuming a lot of CFCs, et cetera. So thank you for your time this morning, and hope you enjoy the rest of this conference.